After one of the biggest trades in league history saw number 99 move to Los Angeles, the game and the fan base has grown enormously in sunny California for the Stanley Cup winning Los Angeles Kings. Hello, everyone. Along with Eddie Olczyk, Ray Ferraro is coming up in just a moment. I'm Mike Emrick. We get to see a team that's on a good roll right now. And inside that locker room, a good roll translates how?
You continue to do the same things that you've done to give yourself an opportunity, Doc. You drive to the rink the same way. You get dressed the same way. You go out onto the ice the same way. You don't want to change anything when you're in the middle of a winning streak.
LA's looking to continue this winning streak without trying to change a whole heck of a lot. I expect them to play the same way they've done in the last couple of games, and if they do that, this winning streak will continue.
Let's look at the starting netminders. A win in his last game, so he gets the nod in this one. He gets the call to the crease despite losing that last game. Face-off number one gets us underway. Getzlaf's got the task of winning the opening draw for the Kings. Banks is trying to do the same for Anaheim. And these rivals of the past start yet one more game.
The Ducks lost their last game. I was talking to a couple players before the game, and they know exactly what went wrong. They're looking to improve on that.
Nice play with the stick. Nothing more will come. The Ducks have it in the defensive zone. Puck is thrown to Generous. And sent down to Generous. Gathered up by Muzzin. LA's on the move, hoping to wheel it up the wing. And it's all. No!
Just missed the target on that shot.
Gathered up again by Muzzin. Pitching it to Martinez. Trying to go to Toffoli. Los Angeles along the wing can play it ahead. Gathered up again by Reed. Loose puck blocked off by Getzlaf. Leads that charge into the zone. Shot! He saved it. Strong save.
Looked like the net was open for a second, but he shut it down.
It's dumped in. Trying to get it back out there. Moving it to Hall. The Ducks have it along the side at mid-ice. Attack zone possession here. And decides to just hold on and get a stoppage. Thoughts now from Ray Ferraro.
This division's becoming more and more competitive again. It used to be as good as anyone. Now the teams are starting to bunch back up together and make it really competitive.
Okay, Ray, thank you.
He's been throwing the puck to the net, but career goal number one has yet to come.
And he dumps it in. LA's in their own end, setting things up. Brings it in for an attack. Carries it to the corner. Perfect wrister. Terrific shot, but a denial. The Ducks arrive at center. Shot on. And a save. Hangs on to that one for a stoppage in play.
Anaheim's had an aggressive mindset throughout these last 10 games. They've forechecked extremely well. They've been aggressive and on the body. We'll see if they can impose their will on their opponent, who's played much the same way over their last 10.
More times than not, Doc, anytime you reach in around a player's hands that has the puck, you're going to get a hooking minor.
Anaheim's offense may get a spark here from the power play. First crack of the night.
This is a power play earned in a scoreless game. Their power play can now get them on the board and give them a lead.
In that defensive zone, an important play. Missed on that. Took that away in his own zone. The Kings shoot it back out. Got some time to check the clock and prepare to defend again. Anaheim's hoarding the puck at mid-ice. Gets it out. Anaheim's back to play in their own end as the clock ticks down on the power play. Flings it. Couldn't make it through. Can't retain possession. Heads on behind. From post to post. Big blast. Wide of the net.
Oh, that was oh so close off the one-timer.
He throws that just for a break.
Quick thinking allowed him to stop the play to slow down the pressure.
Forbert's shot block is effective for two reasons. One, he blocks the shot. Two, he stays on his feet and is able to attack the loose puck. The Kings have had an excellent last 10 games, and they're full of confidence. They were telling us this morning, even though their opponents have had an excellent last 10 games as well, they feel they're the better team.
The first part of this power play has been a disaster. They haven't been able to get into the zone at all, get set up, and get pucks to the net.
Right in front. In the slot. Gives it on a cross from the point. Free puck thanks to the roadblock. Puck covered, whistle blown.
Every fantasy team has received a limited edition bobblehead. Attendance will be located at each gate with your special gift.
A little past halfway here in the first. Neither goalie has made any mistakes so far. Sent along by Dustin Brown. The Ducks go back to pick it up. Time is dwindling on this power play. Carries it on in from center. Brings a shot. That shot came from nowhere.
The shooter thought he had a chance, but
Rings it off the post. Blocker save. They keep that pressure turned up. Sends it back the other way. The Ducks needed something from their power play and didn't get it. At the point with it. Shoots. Saved there. Solid work there by Morrow. Jostled off the puck. Puck collected. Laid on to Brown. Good, solid defensive play with the stick. Gains that offensive line. Scooped up by Tyler. Cut that pass in his own end. Good job off that left wing and a perfect pass. He recollects it. Out of all that, it's kicked further. That one is pointed to him. Skilled play by Bortuzzo. Lots on that to Getzlaf. Cuts off the passing lane in the defensive zone. Lets it go. A shot off the face mask.
yeah, you heard it. It hit him right in the mask.
Got that pass in his own end. Snapping a pass to Duncan. Crosses that line. Not a free puck now. Doesn't get the shot off. Anaheim's on the move up the wing. Propelled to Mendoza. Gives it to the point. Intercepts that pass. Maybe he can generate something. On to Ledoux. Can make a play from the corner. The pass is off the mark. What a chance that would have been. Twists one. Great stick save. Shoots one. And still another save. What a show. 54 showing. Springing off the boards. Great takeaway.
Mendoza's trying to do way too much there with that offensive opportunity.
Passing one off now to Bortuzzo. Period one has been finished. No entries on the score sheet whatsoever. Perhaps that will change in the second. We'll just have to see.
The fan pays dividends with home points, our exclusive fan loyalty.
The Kings are getting a tremendous performance in goal tonight, even though offensively they haven't been strong. He's kept them in here, and here's one example. We'll return after these words. We have 20 minutes down. We have lots of time still to go. What are your thoughts so far, Edson?
The Ducks have to be pleased with the way they performed in that first period. Doc, I have to imagine that their coaching staff is extremely pleased with how they forechecked and had the puck in the offensive zone for the majority of that first period.
Got that pass in his own end. Sliced down. Takes that pass. Read that play in his own end. Stole that pass at a critical end of the ice. Takes it in from the neutral zone. Terrific determination by Porter. Anaheim's in control as they travel up the wing. Back to the point. Piped in the slot. That puck was obstructed by a screen. Carries it to the corner. He just flat out missed it. Using the point. Shoots. Wonderful stop. The battling continues along the boards. Pass attempt to Phaneuf. Directing that one to Pearson. Not able to do that well. Looking to Robertson. Chip to Tyler. He scores! We've got a score in the game other than 0-0 now.
They'll certainly have more energy. They've got the game's first score, and now they can play from in front.
The Ducks have been overwhelming, and finally the reward. They lead 1-0. The face-off, the tie-up, and a solid job from the winger there.
Number 56, Tyler, and by number 13,
Waits from the corner.
5 minutes, 22 seconds.
Slid to Hall. Great save. A whistle and a rest. Muzzin's bobblehead is being given out tonight to the first 10,000 fans. Hope they have another reason to remember this game. It's dropped. They lock up, and that's a good job by the winger. He's in on an onside play. Looks ahead to start something. And decides to just cover it up and get the whistle.
Anaheim's been stuck offensively for quite some time now. One of the reasons is he has not been able to put anything on the board. Usually when a player of his ilk hasn't scored a goal, he's been able to create something with a pass. Nothing has happened for him. He hasn't had a point in a long time.
Right to the point. Marched narrowly inside. Puck comes out of the zone back to center ice, and so things will settle a bit. Laid on to Conley. Shoots. Outstanding point-blank save.
You don't get many better opportunities than that. Great save.
Hatchets it. Kicked away. Gets it back. Los Angeles carrying it up the wing. Keeps it in the zone with that interception. Save. He hangs on and gets the whistle.
I don't know how much of this puck he stopped, guys, but it was just enough to keep it out of the net.
Just past the halfway mark of the second period. Anaheim's ahead 1-0. The Kings prevailed again. Anaheim's maneuvering in no man's land. It's dumped in. Propelled to Pouliot. And he dumps it in. Goes back deep for it. To Tyler. Pitching this one to Pouliot. Around through the corner right now. Great defensive poke. And now it's directed to Rowney. Puck is thrown to Hall. On to Duncan. Turned aside off the pad. Pitching it to Muzzin. Trying to go to Kempe. And he gains the zone. Great job in his own end with that interception. Dogged determination there by Reed. That puck came free. Could have been handled better. Gains the zone and looks over his options. Picks it up in his own end. Moving it to Robertson. Takes that pass from the other point man. Important interception there. A shot and a save. That puck is held and the whistle stops play.
Pretty routine stop. You can see why everybody learns the butterfly when they're a young kid. Takes away the bottom of the net.
They won that battle in the dots. At least he protected his goaltender. Smart recovery by Reed. Driving in from no man's land. Decides to head for the corner. Can you say ping? Oh, terrific save on a great chance.
A quick developing play right in front. Almost looks like he's too close to the goaltender.
On through the corner. Muscled long to Ledoux. Takes that pass from the other point. Good intercept in his own end.
Getzlaf's play's not one that he shouldn't try. It's just it's at the wrong time. There's nowhere for the puck to go, but he wants to get his team back in the game. Goalies have to make a half a dozen great stops in a win. This is one on a beautiful move, but there is nowhere for the puck to go.
The Kings with a face-off win. Los Angeles has possession in the middle. It's dumped in. Terrific determination by Brown. That will, he scores! And that's his first of the season.
This player's been working extremely hard, and that work has finally paid off as he gets goal number 1 on the season.
Man, they jumped up in a hurry on the bench beside me, guys. That last-minute goal is one that'll pump adrenaline through them.
Los Angeles may be building some momentum here. We'll see if it carries over into the third, but right now, we're tied. The Ducks control from the neutral zone. Wanting to generate something up the wing. Whoa! Broke it up! That's a free puck thanks to the play by Brown. 2 periods are in the books here, and so 1 more to go, and maybe overtime, but it's been an entertaining first 2. Let's check out the shots on goal through those 2 periods. 17 for Anaheim, and 7 for Los Angeles.
When the home team wins, you win $10 off.
Los Angeles has gotten this game tied back up, and that goal came late in the period, and you see it here. Right back after this.
Purchase of $50 or more. Tickets must be released within a week of the game.
Underway in the third period in a tie contest. Even in goals, pretty even in play, it seems. In the slot. The Kings with a neutral zone possession along the wing. Good pass off the boards. Feeds the point. Outstanding body contact.
Porter's play with the puck is known throughout the league, but when he lays the body on, everybody wakes up.
Shoots. That hit somebody. He imposed his will. This is tiring labor. That's how you break up a play. Gains the zone. Gathered up again by Martinez. Takes a shot. Saved there. Couldn't get through and retain possession. Smart recovery by Martinez. Puck free, ricocheted off a defender. Presses that attack. A hit that can make you mad.
I once had a coach tell me, hit or be hit. There's an example of getting yourself into the game.
Nice work with that stick by Carter. Shoots one. Score! No goal. They're going to have to go upstairs on this. Maybe a kick.
The Ducks are celebrating on their bench, but they're going to review this to see if the puck's kicked in. They've looked at this from every angle, Doc. It's reviewed as a good goal. The home crowd sure doesn't like it.
The Ducks have broken the tie here in the third period. So what will be their philosophy now? We'll probably see it from this opening faceoff.
Scored by number 16.
Skates it into the zone. Shoots it on. Wonderful stop. Holds on and gets that whistle.
You know he's happy, guys. He's sitting there on the bench. He's got a couple of goals in his back pocket already. But you know he's thinking about number 3. What an achievement that would be to bang in one more.
The puck's dropped, and that's a great job tying the man up on that faceoff. LA's in their own end and in possession. Snapping a pass to Conley. Passing one off now to Mendoza. Into the end of attack. Chip to Tyler. Around to the corner. No!
He's got lots of time and plenty of opportunity to create a dangerous chance because he's right in the middle of the ice. And he blows it by missing the net.
Whiffed on the shot. Slid to Iafallo. And he dumps it in. Anaheim's continuing on in their own end. Pass attempt to Hall. Corrals it. The Kings with possession in their own end. Shot. That's terrific work with the pad. Collected by Clifford. The Kings leave their own end. It's dumped in. Duncan's in his own end, headed toward center. And he dumps it in. Directing that one to Ledoux.
I know lots of people like high-scoring games. Well, actually, I'm one of them. But this has been almost like a well-played chess match. There's no room. There's no way that either team can find a way to get many more chances than there's been.
And now we'll get the penalty call. Hall's headed to the penalty box. A minor for tripping.
Now, this is a tough call. He was trying to play the puck, but he tripped up the attacking player.
LA's power play is activated for the first time tonight.
This is a great opportunity for them on their first power play. Get the puck to the point, get it to the net, crowd the net for rebound.
The upcoming schedule is a favorable one. Lots of home games all in a row. No buses and no airplanes during this next stretch. Just under 7 minutes left to go here in the third. We've got a leader in this game now. Maybe it'll be tied up again, though. Good work in clearing it out. It's on his stick. What a brilliant pass that was. Looking to Banks. He's got it on his stick. Perfect off that left wing. Great shooting lane. And he holds on, and the whistle stops play.
The team would like to thank you for all of your support.
Tyler's eyes were as big as saucers. He sees the opponent with his head down, and he steps up for a huge hit.
Anaheim's got that face-off win. The Kings go back so that they can come back on this power play. In with it now. Flings it. That hits somebody. Loose puck knocked away by Getzlaf. Points it. Puck loose. Good defensive positioning there. Pitching this one to OJ. Lets a shot go. Great save. A big one-timer. Save. And he puts the glove on it and stops play.
That's not really a scoring chance. It's a puck to the net. The goalie gets to handle it and stop it, but not a challenging stop at all.
A good tie-up on the face-off. That led to his team getting the puck. Penalty call. They've shot down their own power play. Los Angeles has been handed a minor, and the call is hooking.
The referees are looking for this. Anytime you stop skating and reach with your stick and pull on the opponent, you're going to the penalty box.
The squads are even. 4 players aside. And the face-off.
The open ice leads to some great scoring chances 4-on-4. You get a defenseman into the rush. If you don't score, the other team's guaranteed a 2-on-1 going back the other way.
And now it's directed to Banks. Laid on to Reed. Puck ricocheted off the screen. The Kings with possession through the neutral zone. Good shooting place. Got a piece of that one. Tyler's trying to work his way out of his own end. Lets it go. Shooter tempted to stare at the ceiling on that one. What a glove grab.
You can't deliver the puck much better than that, but the goalie said no chance. That's an excellent save.
Under 5 minutes to go. We had a tie game until just moments ago. It's a 1-goal contest. Shifts to the backhand and shoots. Oh, that one hit someone on the way. And that one's sent back out. Anaheim's in their own end and on the move. Puck is thrown to Morrow. Skill play by Muzzin. Los Angeles with some splendid penalty killing here. Capel to Morrow. Lets it go. Great glove save, and he keeps it.
The Ducks see the point streak extend again. An excellent game for him, not just defensively, but offensively as the points continue to come for him on a nightly basis.
An outstanding win of that faceoff. The lane was jammed, and it hit somebody. On to Conley. Gets it with the blocker. Tries to clear. And the penalty killers come up big again. It's clear. The Ducks carrying on in their own end. Steps across that line. Fires. Wonderful save. What skill by both goalie and shooter.
Not often you're all alone in front of the goaltender from this area of the ice. Great save.
Goalies have to make a half a dozen great stops in a win. This is one on a beautiful move, but there is nowhere for the puck to go.
Great offensive zone win. Save! Both of them got all of that one. sticks together, they cancel. Nice work by Carter. Got it back out of the zone. The Kings faced adversity and pressure and rose right above it. They killed it off. Chip to Hall. Free puck off a defender. Pitching it to Toffoli. Trying to go to Carter. Slid to Pearson. Moving it to Kempe.
Woods is back on the ice. The puck has been following him all over the place. It's one of those nights you turn around, the puck is right on your stick again.
Gets on by. Back in his defensive end to get it. Snapping a pass to Kempe. A minute left. What chaos will happen now? The Ducks skated up on the side. Laid on to Pearson. The stick can break up a play, and it just did. Is able to move on in. Propelled to Hall. That puck came back to neutral ice, and so things will have to regroup. Shoots one. Great glove hand. Makes the stop and holds for the whistle.
That shooter might want to check his stick. If that's all that he's got in the arsenal, it's not going to score very often.
That's a big defensive zone draw win. It remains in the zone. And he holds on and stops play. Coming up is the largest play in this game so far. The largest play. It's a draw. An enormous defensive face-off win. Passing one off now to Toffoli. Makes that play deep. The Kings empty their net. He's at the bench. Net empty. That puck hit him on the way to the net. Score!
Hall's goal puts this one away. Everybody should head for the exits.
Everybody can exhale a little bit now. Once the empty netter goes in, that pretty well wraps it up.
Anaheim's won that faceoff in the neutral zone. Pass attempt to Mendoza. That puck's loose, defended away by Brown. He cut him down on that rush. And that's the end of the game. It was a great time. The Kings were in this to the very end, but they come out on the losing end, and so the winning streak is over.
This loss ends a nice winning streak, but they've got to be happy with the way they played here tonight and recently.
That's it for another great night at a hockey rink. For Eddie and Ray, Doc saying good evening, everyone.